Greetings, peace, love, lights, and all the highest vibrations I send from my heart to you. This is Misty Moon, and I hope that you are all feeling fantastic out there in the world. This is another video of a womb wisdom, and this topic is about womb journaling, the power of womb journaling. Now, what exactly is womb journaling? Now, as we know that when we journal, we have a notebook that we write in. We write our thoughts and our dreams, and write down the events that happened in the day, or maybe we may write up the dreams that we had. Like literally, when we go to sleep and dream, we may write down our dreams for dream interpretations. It's just a place for you just to connect with yourself. And the difference is that with a womb journal, it's more of a dialogue. It's like a platform for you to have a conversation with your womb. Now, what do we mean by that? So your womb, which we're referring to the female reproductive system, we're also referring to the digestive system as well. That's also connected to the womb. The womb is where you birth your babies. The womb is where we share our menstrual cycles every 28 days. But the womb on a spiritual place is also where we birth our ideas. It's where we birth our dreams and our goals. It's where we create. And in Chinese medicine, they say that all the organs have their own intelligence. They have their own emotions, their own colors, their own vibration. That also includes the womb. Now, the womb, compared to all the other organs in the body, has even more of a deeper intelligence, because everything that we are in our life, internal and external, all is channeled and reflected in our womb. So from the very beginning, even way before we were born, when we were born, all the different emotions and memories and experiences that we've had is stored in the womb, even to our ancestors. And I've shared this before in other clips, but there's what's called the mitochondria DNA, where it's the only chromosome that's passed down from mother to daughter. So that means we have the essence of our mother, our grandmother, our great-grandmother, all the way to the first mother in our lineage. So the womb has, it's like, I don't know if you're familiar with the Akashic records. The Akashic records, I think I'm saying that right. It's in this other dimension where it's a notebook that has every single memory, every single thought in our lives from birth up into this point. So our womb is like our own internal Akashic records. And oftentimes we go through experiences and we just shove it under the rug, or we're just so busy, going back and forth with work and just with life, that we often forget to release any trauma or any negative emotions or any negative thoughts that we may be carrying due to certain experiences that we've had in our lives or in our past. So the power of womb journaling is an opportunity to reconnect with what's going on in our body so that we can release it. And it's not just about releasing trauma, but it's also just a matter of just connecting with your true essence, with your true nature, with the deepest part of you. It's an opportunity to sit down and treat yourself as if you're your own best friend. Like, what's going on? How are you doing? You may discover there's some other things that you like that you may not have been aware of. Maybe a certain color, a certain fragrance, a certain type of dance, or whatever it might be. And womb journaling it's like a conduit to allow you to be able to completely get laser focused and connect to who you are. Because as women, we're so intuitive, and we're like, we hold, like, that's why our womb is like a bowl. We hold all this energy, and we need an outlet in order to release the energy, or to even know what this energy is. So womb journal is an opportunity to get super, super intimate with yourself. And it doesn't take much. And so the way that I recommend going about your womb journal is to write it as if it's a dialogue. So you start off with you, and you ask your womb, how are you? And you allow your ego, you allow your anxiety, your logic thought to get out the way. And whatever comes to mind, you write that down. And that's your womb talking to you. And if you're finding that you're having a block and nothing's quite coming out, then that's just an opportunity just to get quiet and just breathe and meditate and pray and call upon guidance until something comes up. Because again, your womb, it's like its own entity. So if you haven't connected with your womb, it's like meeting someone for the first time. Like when you meet a stranger, you're not going to tell them your deepest and darkest secrets. You have to develop a relationship with that person. So it's the same thing with your womb. It's a way to develop a relationship with yourself, with your true self. So this was a really short video, but I just wanted to just express just how profound womb journaling can be. I know that it's definitely, when I started doing my womb journaling, like things from my past that I completely forgot about came to surface. and I was able to process it and deal with it. I still have so much more work to do, but if it wasn't for my womb journaling, I wouldn't even been able to scratch the surface. And it doesn't take much, you know, like get yourself a really pretty book and put some love into it. Make it really special because you are special. It's another way, another practice of self-care and self-love. So if any of you never heard of a womb journal, I hope that this was enlightening for you and that you'll give it a shot. Get yourself a really pretty journal and sit down and have a dialogue. Like I said, write it down. Like, you, how are you? Your womb, see what comes up. You, um, what do you want to talk about? What's on your mind? You know, what's on your heart? See what happens. You know, like, what do you think about this person in my life? See what happens. Is there anything else you want to say to me? See what happens. So just like go back and forth as if it's a journal. And it's really fascinating what comes up. If you allow yourself to trust the process, you'll be blown away at what she has to say to you. So that is my share today, womb journaling. It's powerful. Please give it a shot if you haven't yet. So that's my share. I hope that you're doing amazing wherever you are. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful morning, evening, afternoon, in the wee hours of the night, whenever you're watching this. Hope that you enjoyed this share, and I look forward to the next one. Until then, take care. Peace.